North Queensland has been inundated by floodwaters over the past 2 months. Many homes in the electorate of Herbert have been impacted and continue to be impacted today. From Bluewater in the north, Woolgaroo in the south, thousands of local families have suffered because of the extremely wet start to the year. Some homes have been inundated by water, others have been swamped by sewerage. Most homes and businesses have had mould growing on the walls, ceilings and floors. The damage has run into the thousands of dollars for many. Townsville has a heart like no other region. People are tough, but they deserve better than the crumbs that they've been served up by the Albanese Labor government. While the Prime Minister made a cash splash to win votes in the southeast following Tropical Cyclone Alfred, North Queensland was begging for help more than 6 weeks after the flood impact. The level of disdain shown by this Prime Minister reached record heights when he flew into Townsville for a media stunt, then left hours later, jumped on his private jet to attend a Labor Party fundraiser. The speed in which the PM left North Queenslanders to fend for themselves was rivalled only by the speed in which he threw cash at every possible voter in the state's southeast. It makes absolutely no sense and is grossly unfair that the Prime Minister applied one set of standards to funding arrangement eligibility in the southeast corner and another less favourable approach to residents in North Queensland. After the advocacy of the North Queensland community turned into a loud roar, so loud that even a Prime Minister couldn't ignore, he finally announced additional support to cover the broader Townsville region last week. But, as with everything from this Labor government, there's a catch. I've received thousands of messages from desperate locals who are still being told they aren't eligible for financial support despite being severely impacted. We have instances in Kelso where one person in the household was deemed eligible, but the other person living in the same residence deemed ineligible. That is totally unacceptable and yet another example of bureaucracy gone mad. The messages I've received have been heartbreaking. Jenny wrote to me, "I'm immunocompromised, feeling unwell, mould all through my house, water leaked through my walls, and I've been rejected." Another wrote, "My mum Margaret was evacuated. Her house got water all through it. She lost everything, mate. Why is the government rejecting her claim?" Prime Minister, I call on you to urgently review this flawed policy and ensure the people of North Queensland can finally get the help they so desperately need instead of being treated like second-rate Australians. Prime Minister, this is not your personal slush fund to buy votes in the southeast. Start treating Townsville with the respect that they deserve.